All right, another Wednesday is here. We've got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Thank you everybody that came out for St. Patty's Day.
Thank you guys.
It was nuts, both days. And this week's lab rat is with tiramisu. It's a milk stout base. Now, if you don't know what that is, do you know what it is?
I know it's a dessert.
It sounds good. So, tiramisu is ladyfingers dipped in coffee or rum, layered with a mix of egg, sugar, mascarpone cheese, and sprinkled with cocoa. So it's super rich and delicate. It sounds like a pain in the butt to make, but we made the beer version a little bit easier. So that is the lab rat.
New beers coming on tap. We have our Twitchy with Colombian coffee beans from Nervous Dog.
Why'd you pick Colombian beans?
I chose Colombian beans because as we've been going down the single origin list that Nervous Dog has, it's coming down to the last couple, and I really like the smell and the aroma of the Colombian beans. It reminds me of just morning.
Yeah, no, it's a cup of morning.
It is a glass of morning. It's fantastic. We're also putting on our Death by Milkshake with strawberry raspberry. That's what Ron's drinking right now. And we also added Madagascar vanilla beans to it. Sandwich of the week this week is a apple bacon grilled cheese.
Apple bacon grilled cheese. Right here. Apple, bacon, and we're using Swiss cheese.
Crusted with Parmesan.
And crusted with Parmesan.
My favorite time of the week.
That's a nice sandwich. As most grilled cheeses are with the orange cheeses, the cheddar or the American. All right, so on the heels of St. Patty's Day, we're starting the Summit County Brewpath this weekend and Saturday.
Saturday when we open.
No earlier, not Friday. If you ask for Passport Friday, we're going to cut you off.
Oh, no.
So to highlight the differences, you know, Jesse's got last year's Brewpath. I've had this year's. Mine's longer.
Hey!
So you will see 5 new breweries. They've been open, but they weren't on the passport last year. We've got Acronym, Lot 15 Brewing, Missing Falls Brewery, Missing Mountain Brewing, and Thirsty Dog Sour House, which is opening this week. They're going to be part of this. The price structure is a little different. You're not going to get a shirt or a growler. What was decided is the bottom part of this, once everything is filled out, you get your final stamp here. You fill in your information, and that's your ticket to a private VIP event on January 10th. It's probably going to take place at the John S. Knight Center. All of us beer people are going to be there pouring beer. There's going to be food, live music, stuff like that. And then that ticket's also your ticket for a grand prize at $2,000.
That is fantastic for just drinking beer. We'll do that. Also, coming up, we have karaoke this Thursday from 8 to 10. So come, bring your singing voices, and join us for a good time.
Yeah, and we've got some good news, because today marks our
500th batch of beer.
Woo!
So cool facts about brewing that much beer in the past 3.5 years. Totals
125,000 pounds of grain, which is 63 tons.
Which is 3 blue whales and a M1 Abrams tank.
It's over 1 million gallons of water.
And that's all the water in the Monterey Bay Aquarium.
Or it's a kiddie pool 3 feet deep and an entire acre of property.
Or the size of 2 Olympic swimming pools. How fast do you think Michael Phelps could swim through that?
I don't know. Pretty quick.
Well, guys, thank you so much for getting us to batch 500. We appreciate your patronage, and let's look for 500 more. Cheers.
One more upcoming event coming this Friday. We had the Party for the Parks Tappin' app a few weeks ago. We raised a lot of money. That event is happening this Friday. at the Akron Glass Works. It's Friday 6 to 9. There's raffles, there's art to bid on, live music, food. It's a fun event. I'll be there pouring beers, the meandering trails. That's what we made it for, that event. And we're bringing our Shandy Isles. So that's this Friday. And collaborations. The Rubber City Beer Fest is coming up April 13th from 2 to 6 at Lot 3 if you haven't purchased your tickets. That's always a fun event. We're doing a collaboration with Greg Irving of the Sods Club, and we're just going to give you a few hints. Jesse just ordered what for this?
200 pounds of pomegranates.
So think 200 pounds of pomegranates. Think the Brut style, a dry finish. Think extra bubbly. And think about a champagne glass. So
It's going to be awesome.
it's going to be a great beer. Probably on the menu forever. And coming soon beers.
We have our double whirlpool Citra. We've been really fine-tuning that recipe, and we're very excited because we think we have it nailed down pat. And then in the pipeline, we have another whirlpool party with fun new hops. And then it's going to be springtime, so you might see some springtime beers coming out.
Yes. We'll finish up with Canal Place. I just left, and they're adding the rebar to the brewery floor where all the tanks are going to fit. So, which means they're going to be pouring concrete into this week, early next. Once that's done, everybody else can finish their job because we're painting the ceilings above it. We're running electric and CO2 monitors, and we got to paint things. So that'll get us a lot closer to opening, and maybe we'll start doing a few of these there so you can kind of see the progress.
Very excited.
But if we don't see you today, we hope to see you this weekend with the Brewpath. And cheers.